What is it? What? Listen, man. Listen. Listen. This ain't my beat. This ain't my beat. I don't own the rights. Listen. Listen. That don't matter. That don't... Look, it's a happy new year, guys. It's a happy new year. If you know, you know, though. It's the actual new year. You feel me? Hey, shout out to my hair. I just undid my hair now, y'all. You feel me? Shit. It feels good to be breathing. My hair loves to be unraveled. You feel me? Now, uh, it is. I'm trying to get comfortable in this bitch. It is the reflector. Here to reflect what you choose to neglect. All right, I see somebody in the chat. Shout out. Let me see. Yeah, shout out to Mysterio, Mystical Mysterio, my boy. Got a channel. Check out his channel. Real good spirituality talk, worldly talk, because the spirituality will play out into the world, and that's how you know you got confirmation. But anyway, yeah, shout out to his channel and however he do his shit. Mysterio. Go sub. Yep. It's been a minute. It ain't even been a minute, but I'm back here. Like I said, Happy New Year. We here. We here. We here and now. We here and now. So, but this video right here, it's gonna be about the old generation. Let me make sure we clear. This is going to be about the old generation, and the curse that kind of has been put on the subconscious of other people based on just the accumulation of time and individuals in that certain time and that group might have put certain energies on shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna replay this shit. Which basically accumulated atmosphere in worlds where it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm probably gonna adjust this light. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, bitch. We in the dark. We in the dark. Hold on. It's all good though. I ain't gonna lie, I was being lazy. I ain't feel like plugging this shit way up there. And I feel like that wouldn't even be a good light. Anyway, so you feel me? Older generation and those who basically support that accumulation of energy based on their times and, like, you know, all of those experiences, all of those importances, the situations, they kind of put this certain idea upon shit where it's like it kind of hindered people because it almost hindered themselves as it did. And we see like examples of those things. So a lot of the time it be old time, you know, beliefs that they had. So, you know, the shit about, you know, always do this. So one of those things could be, oh, always speak, you know what I'm saying, to certain people or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? Always goddamn do this and that, right? Or you already have a certain preconceived mindset, mind frame, like you already got a preconceived mind frame where it's like it's really some shit that you really don't even want to keep in mind, but you keeping it in mind because like it's been forced on your ass. Oh shit, what is it? My bad, y'all. Y'all on the goddamn. If it seemed like it's shaking, sorry. My cameraman, my window shit ain't doing right. It's shaking because I got the window up and the wind is just. Anyways, so man, shut the fuck up. Yeah. So, uh, you know, it's a lot of different shit that really be in people's brains without them even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And it really be shit that they over here minding, they ain't even got no business minding. So, and it, like I said, it's based on you getting certain energies growing up that you don't even know why you thought this certain way. Like, you don't even know why the fuck you are even thinking to even consider certain thoughts, but you kind of either let it overwhelm you or you let it get to a point where you actually put importance on certain shit that you didn't even have to. So you basically get hindered, and you in a way end up being more of the problem, and not, you're adding on to the problem, and you're not being the solution for the problem. Just because, like I said, you know, we was taught to trust those around us and shit, and trust our parents and stuff. So we think whatever they talking about or whatever they're impacting with us, like we get a feeling because the energy they're saying it as, it's not really what they saying, it's how they saying it. So we gonna pick up their energy based on our own state of being and how we pick up and see things and feel things. And then you gonna be thinking of the words that they using. You gonna be thinking of the words they fucking using, which is like, oh, never this, and that, or this always leads this to that. It's gonna be basically putting you in a spell of, damn, like I gotta make sure I really don't do this, and that. And basically, that's a hindrance. That's like putting a cap on you when you ain't even experienced it yourself. Like you ain't even put your hand on the damn stove while it was hot to know if it was hot. But that ain't even always the case though. It ain't even probably, you know what I'm saying, like that. As far as it being hot in that little example I gave y'all. So, uh, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. It's late, y'all. It's 11. It's motherfucking 11. Um, I gotta make, I'm making this video because, um, it's a new start, man. It's a new motherfucking time. It's the night side of the whole day, too. And it's the first day. I wouldn't say it's the first day, but it's the opening gates for spring. I wouldn't really want to say it's the start, but you could say it's the start because you can say these 48 hours is basically like all in the same times. Feel me? The sun only went 1 degree over. It only moved forward one day. You feel me? If you know, you know. Damn, this shit hard. Yeah, but I'ma go incognito. I'ma go incognito. I'ma go incognito. All right, we good. We good. We good. So, I got one list to subscribe. Sorry though. But yeah. Um. Oh, you know what? That's I'm tripping, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I had an actual reason for doing that. Dun, 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 So, sorry, y'all. Oh, shit. No. Not gonna lie, y'all, my B. So, um, it's a lot of people that done got damaged because of this type of shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, niggas, this ain't even really a joke. I'm not gonna lie. Best water in the world. Best water in the world. Simple truth. It's the simple truth. Distilled water. Distilled water. Y'all make sure y'all staying safe out there and not staying healthy. Stay on your routines. Stay on your certain eating habits. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too less. Don't stress yourself out. But like I said though, a lot of people done got hurt with this bullshit, man. For real. Like, so, and I mean mentally, you're already harmed because you're set back because of the example that got put in front of you. That's in the mind, based on your parents and upbringing, and that's based on the certain mind that they have all created that's still lingering because energy doesn't really get destroyed. So it's like people just gonna multiply and do the same shit, or they can do the same shit just maybe in a different perspective. Because like, mm-mm. uh, the whole goal is to basically free up and not be so pressed in thinking that like things have to be done a certain way, things have to be thought of a certain way, and you have to listen to someone just because they went through a certain amount of life. So, um, like I love everybody though. I really thought this was gonna be more on some hating shit, but I can't even. I'm just more on some shit like, hey, let's just all keep it new and don't let nothing like hold you back, and no expectation has to be like put on you. And like we got people, like I said, that support the older generation. So this is knowingly or you're unknowingly doing it, or you're kind of hating on it to the point that you're actually adding fuel to it and not changing it. But sometimes things are meant to be hated on. But you got people that came after the fact. People that probably grew up in the early '90s, maybe even the late '80s. That got brought up by their parents, and they basically carried where they have different energy. They have different energy, but um they have different energies, but they are actually using the preconcepted idea that was put on them by their parents. So they basically get enticed to think a certain way too. Whatever way you trying to say, they did the same shit they did. I mean, they got a good way of life, but at some point we gotta all know that, man, these niggas was just traumatized because they didn't know how to fucking actually like maneuver through life. We gotta know that these were thoughts that, okay, where it might have been justified then, and really it was never justified, but it's just to let your ass know that this shit don't work like that, and these times are new. And I'm talking about all the way down to a lot of things. It don't matter if certain things were true or false. The truth ends up being not the truth, and not the truth ends up being the truth. So shit goes back and forth, and times change. So we can't be like stuck on that bullshit about like thinking as if certain people just wasn't humans, and just because they older, they can kind of put a certain preconcepted mind on you, which really ultimately turns into a curse because who they're not even gonna tell you the whole carving idea of why they truly are telling you this. They will kind of tell you some ring around the rosy, you know, the whole thing of what they always usually say, oh, I'm only telling you this because XYZ, this label I am to you. No. But that we all gotta come and know that at some point people are just people, damn it. And yeah, they might be close to you, but they still people. As in, you know damn well you ain't shit. So why the hell you gonna put your trust in somebody? And this is your well being of mentality and experience in actual life. So we can't be getting motherfucking hindered of that type of shit. Okay? We supposed to be up, lighted, lifted, and move on with the time. Hell, if you still alive, move on with the times, just like your flunked that ass body already did. Move your mental body throughout the times, and if you didn't handle yourself, you didn't handle yourself. And you know, a lot of y'all's problem is you never actually looked into the mirror, and you never actually like took the time to confront certain issues your ass done already been through. So, and that itself is why your generation, all of y'all's generation, being like from like 1970 through like 1985, 80 or 85. And like I said, the people that came after that most likely got raised by them, which is probably born like the early 90s, maybe late 80s, yeah, 80s. You know, y'all was fucking too much. Y'all kind of followed in the footsteps, not knowing because they had some type of authority over you, really, it came down to. And you ain't realize, damn, these just regular people. You just had this certain mind that, oh, it's a title, and this is the importance behind the title that you don't even really put behind it. You just have this obligation, and it might be truth, but you don't have to do it in that way. It's not what it is. It's not that you're okay. That's family. Yeah, it's not that it's family. No, it's how it's being done. Period. It don't matter what you're calling it, because it's all about the intention, the actions being taken, and the actual value of what's being shared. So is it love? Is it lively? But also, like I said, old generation, get the fuck over that goddamn shit. Y'all need to move on. Stop trying to argue, cause the shit ain't happening nowadays, and you will get your fucking feelings hurt, and you will get indifferent, and you will get exposed. Okay, so let's keep it civil, and let's keep it peaceful, and we have to all move on. Our young generation too, y'all don't get cursed with the footsteps they done laid out. I don't care if they got energy to it. Make your own energy. Make your own energy. That's the whole shit. Cause if you don't, you're just gonna duplicate. Cause energy it's hard to get destroyed, but it's easy to duplicate. Energy can't be destroyed, but it can be duplicated. God damn it. So it ain't that energy can be destroyed and then we can make new. No, we just making smaller forms, more or duplicated more and more fucking timelines based on the same shit. Basically, that if you want to look at it like that. But yeah. Hey, it's the reflector here to reflect. Y'all remember, move on. All the people following their footsteps, and this is even the younger people nowadays that be working like 18, 17, 19-year-olds. Not even workers though, just the 16-year-olds, 10-year-olds. All y'all niggas, don't be using their footsteps, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. They got real good wisdom and knowledge. Sometimes wisdom and knowledge is simple as possible, which is don't do it. It don't matter if it's done worked. We see TV shows about it. You heard stories. It kind of became regular to you. All of that bullshit don't matter, man. We gotta move on. Happy New Year, y'all. It's the reflector, y'all. Here to reflect what y'all do. Let's get it.